Alrighty, what is up and welcome to another video on how to rewire your brain if you're a gamer. Now, how can I say this? Why can I say this? I am a gamer. I've done stuff in my life. I've been better than I have been before, and if a once addicted gamer can do it, then why not? Why can't you do it? So let's get into the video, and remember to watch all the way until the end, and I promise you, you will be successful if you implement and apply everything I'm going to teach you. And all I ask in return is 1, watch the video all the way until the end, 2, like the video, and you'll be happy like this man once you finish the video. So pretty much our brains seek dopamine, and on the left is our brain with dopamine. As you can see, it's all bubbly, happy, blah blah blah, and on the right is our brain without dopamine. As you can see, it looks really boring. So this is a bored brain, this is the I'm playing a video game, I'm talking to some girl, this is the brain that is full of dopamine. So where do we get our dopamine from? Primarily, as gamers, we get, well, anyone really, we get dopamine from social media. So this can be Discord, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter/X, Facebook, Instagram, Reddit, Steam, playing video games, talking to a girl, talking to you guys, sending memes to each other, all that sort of stuff. Nearly anything fun is perceived as some dopamine task, especially like doom scrolling, watching YouTube, all of that sort of stuff. And especially when the same thing applies, which is playing video games. Fortnite, Batman, any game you can think of, it pretty much supplies dopamine to your brain. So all of this causes dopamine. As you can see, your brain is cool, your brain likes it, and your brain ultimately wants more of it. It's literally worse than any drugs in the world, like weed, meth, all that sort of stuff. I have not done that, so I can't really say. There's been studies that have shown that dopamine is just something in your brain, it's a chemical in your brain, and it's like, I want more and more and more of this, and I will not stop until I actually get it. So that's why you end up being like, I'm gonna go to the gym, and you end up playing a video game or doom scrolling, because ultimately it's more fun, and your brain tries to trick you from going to something that will be hard, like doing cardio, doing weights, something important like going to your job, making a YouTube video. Making a YouTube video for me is kind of boring. I could be playing a game, I could be watching a movie, I could be doing something fun which will cause me dopamine. Through practice and disciplining myself, I've been able to shut off my brain, cause it to allow me to be bored and not seek dopamine as much. So you primarily, I assume as you're watching this video, you see these tasks as boring. So we got one example which is going to the gym, and you got another example which is studying for school, college, whatever it is. So when you do something hard, your brain has no dopamine, so your brain ultimately doesn't like this and is very bored. It's getting no stimulants, it's getting no chemicals in its brain, and therefore it efficiently hates doing this task because it's not fun. Now here's a real life example of how you feel, and it's not meant to say mood here, it's meant to say mood. This is your baseline right here. This is your normal feeling, this is your everything is okay feeling. It's not good, it's not bad, you're just living in the moment, no feelings whatsoever. So when you play video games, it goes from this baseline and it peaks all the way up, and because your high is so high, doing something boring actually goes below your baseline, and below your baseline is what I would perceive as boredom. So doing something boring is, instead of going from here, you went from a extreme high to not even baseline but below baseline, which is the boring zone. And doing something like studying, going to your job, or anything like that has now ultimately became boring because you are so used to doing such a fun thing, which is playing video games, doom scrolling, talking to a girl, replying to 50 girls or whatever, playing on Tinder, whatever it may be. You're going from high to a low. Therefore anything that's difficult has ultimately been labeled as boring. So ultimately, the long road is just it's boring. Me going to the gym is boring. I'm at a stage where I can go to the gym and I don't find it boring. I just don't think about anything of it. Ultimately, for me, going to the gym is not fun. It's not boring. But for me, it's like, okay, it's a thing I have to do. And the reason I was able to do this is because I've reduced my gaming, my doom scrolling times, so I don't have as many high highs. So therefore, when I do play a game, I do have a high. But because I play so little, or I doom scroll so little, when I go to the gym and do something boring, ultimately I avoid this section where you go below your baseline, and me going to the gym is now boring. Instead of going to the gym for me, it's okay. I can do it, go home, do whatever I feel like. And this applies to anything like studying, going out if you need to go somewhere where you don't want to go out, like IKEA. I hate going to IKEA, but for me, I just go, I do my thing, and for me, it's okay. So once again, the long road is boring, and the way you can start implementing this into your life is by reducing gaming, reducing doom scrolling, reduce watching YouTube, Netflix, Twitch, all that sort of stuff. Now, for first few days, in fact, it'll probably be more than 4 days. It'll probably be several days. It might be a couple of weeks. You're going to be in the bored zone before you come back to your baseline, which is, this isn't that bad. For me, this is not that bad. It's not fun. It's not boring. It's not that bad. I know it's a thing that I need to go and do. So, for me, it's okay. But when you start, and this is how I felt when I started, which is I felt me doing YouTube, I felt me going to my job, me going to the gym, all the important things, I felt it boring, and I fell in this boring grey area, which is for several weeks. I just didn't want to do it because it was boring compared to playing video games or anything like that. So after a few days, like I said before, instead of doing something fun, then doing something boring and labeling it as boring because you've dropped below baseline, eventually doing the boring thing will become your baseline and it won't be so bad. As long as you reduce the fun things like doom scrolling, playing video games, watching pornography even, and stuff like that, eventually doing the boring things will become baseline and it'll become more manageable. And some days you might not want to do it, some days it might feel more boring than others, but you won't ultimately feel like, oh, this sucks, I just don't want to do it, which is what a lot of people end up falling into. So do the hard stuff first, which is go and do your construction job maybe. It might be going to the gym, it might be doing your taxes or whatever. Then reward yourself just for a little bit, maybe for 30 minutes, 1 hour, go play a game. Reward yourself because you did something difficult. Now, I want to end this off pretty much with, imagine where you could be if you did everything you said you would do, but you didn't. Which pretty much means everything that you said you did and you didn't do, what if you actually did do it instead of wasting time like playing video games, doom scrolling, whatever that is? Imagine if you started that YouTube channel like you thought of years ago. Imagine if you started going to the gym years ago. Imagine if you started being more available to people, to like friends, family. Maybe you want to get a girlfriend. What if you talk to a bunch of girls throughout a period? What if you traveled overseas? So it's just something to think about. So I am offering a free Whoop community, which pretty much helps gamers achieve IRL achievements like going to a gym, maybe finances, maybe getting a job, ultimately just progressing to make your life better. For first 50 people, it's free. I think we're at 49 or 48 more slots available. And ultimately, I'm there. There's weekly calls, there's a community. You can help each other achieve in your own life. And it's cool. 50 people, free. And once that is up, it's going to be paid. So follow my Instagram, subscribe to my YouTube, and there'll be a link in the description. The WAP community will be also in the description. And thank you for watching. Hopefully this helped. If you need anything else, also leave a like, comment whatever other videos that you need, and we'll see you guys next time. Take it easy. Do the boring stuff and reward yourself after.